We are here for higher expectations.
Thank you all for coming out to support one of our own. It's so important that Springfield has become one big family.
To Jordan and the family and the team members that are here, I can't thank you enough, not only for your belief and investment in the city of Springfield, but more importantly, your belief and investment of our young people. He's saying higher expectations, not only on the court, but just as important, off the court. So if you're excelling at both, only positive paths are going to come your way. And that's going to happen through higher expectations.
I'm grateful that he not only blocked me out, but has always blocked everybody out and stuck with his own frame of mind and has always done his own thing. And because he's always been himself and always worked hard at everything he has done, we are here today.
It's always been a dream of mine since I was in middle school, literally 13, 14. Always wanted to do something like this. What we do is literally give you the high expectation as soon as you walk in. We're going to treat you the same with each kid and have that high expectation for each and one of y'all. I'm really, really happy and proud that I'm able to do this. Like, it's really a dream. I'm happy. I'm surprised I'm really not crying right now, but like, I'm super happy. I hope y'all love it. Let's take this to the top and let's enjoy this opportunity. I appreciate each one of y'all. Thank you very much.
It is different juice. We are here with special guests. This is somebody that's become like I'd say a staple with our youth here in the field, and someone that I've had in my life for a while now. Someone I feel like a lot of these young kids should look up to. Someone that's done something.
Inspiring.
Great, inspiring. Yeah, dream
come true,
dream
yo, for
fulfilled.
real.
Mr. Higher Expectations himself. We got Jordan Almore with us today.
Nah, I appreciate y'all, fellas. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to be on this show. I haven't told as soon as I got going, I told Cam, yo, whenever you're ready, I'm ready to carry on this show.
That's a fact. Let's start with what we got here. What do you call this?
Yeah, so like I was saying, this is like a big dream of mine for sure. Higher expectations. I started this with my roommates, Trayvon Neal and Asante. They actually brought the idea to me when I was in college. They started up as the football piece, and it was like, yo, we trying to take over Central Mass with this training piece. So you down to like join us and do this basketball stuff. I was like, I don't know if I really like training. I do coaching, yada yada. He's like, yo, you could trust me, you could do training. Like, we all coach, you like training. So if it wasn't for them, the training piece, I wouldn't be able to do it for the business side of it. Like, I've been training for a while, since I was 18 when I first started coaching, and I just was out of love to like just help kids get better. But like the business side of it and just helping them develop just everyday type stuff and like taking randoms in and different type of kids I don't even know nothing about. That was because my boys Trey and Asante. So that's where higher expectations came in, and that was a big piece. And then during COVID, I just took the opportunity to figure out something. Like, COVID was a rough year for us. A lot of stuff we couldn't do. Stuff was shut down. People was bored as hell. You either you benefit from the COVID year or you didn't benefit it. Exactly, you fell behind. So like, I told people like during COVID year, I know we didn't do nothing, but you honestly should have gained something from it. Like, learn more about yourself, self-care. Like, a lot of people should learn about that. Learning a new hobby, something you didn't even know you love, like stuff like that. So like, for me, I was just sitting on my couch one day, and I had money saved up for like apartments and stuff. And I was like, yo, I'm actually struggling to find a gym during COVID. I want to see if I could find my own place just to see what the numbers is talking about and everything like that. So I contacted a family friend, and she was like, I don't know nothing much about commercial properties, but I could look it up for you and help you out. I was like, all right. So she actually found some places. A lot of them had low ceilings, in basketball. You need a high ceiling. So like I was like that would be good if like I'm attacking only the little kids. But I know for myself, I had the college guys and my pros for a while now. So like I was like I need a big ceiling. Like I need a tall ceiling. So she found this place, which was crazy because it's right around the corner from a former player I coached, Chandler. Rest in peace to Chandler. He's right around the corner. So when she told me the address, I was kind of confused because I never seen this place.
Yeah, nah. The location of it is really like it's in the cut, but it's not in the cut. Like,
You know where it's at, but
exactly. Like, and I would have never expected to have something like this, like over here. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all the stuff that's like up the street, all the trucking like industry and shit like that. So it's true.
Nah, yo, it's trucks, storage unit up the street, and then like right next to me, I got the Springfield school lunches, and then I got a truck company. So you gotta go down my driveway. And people like, yo, am I even going the right way?
Yo,
like,
I got lost driving here, no boat.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, you good, man. Like, but then even when you pull up, you like, yo, is it in there? Cause like we ain't paint nothing outside yet. You know, we still started. So people be like, yo, I don't know if it's in there until you see my little sign on the door that says higher expectations, and then people get to finally come in and see what's here, and it's just a dream come true. Like for real, like I've been dreaming of this. I know it sounds crazy since I was like 13, 14, literally in high school. So like I always talked about my friends, my close friends, and my parents, of course. And my first dream location was where not Bay Meadows, I'm bugging. Where Golden Dragon is at. Next to the projects across the street, it was a abandoned car.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the old Wall Wall.
Yeah, the new It was so that was my dream location.
Yeah,
I was like, yo,
fire,
I could build the building back there, and all this could be parking. So that was my dream for like.
Because it was an empty like parking lot, big ass empty.
I was gonna ask you, when you were like, were you specifically like looking in Springfield? Was it like, yo, I need to put it in Springfield, or like?
Yeah, so me, I really wanted it in Springfield. Just because we never had nothing like it. Yeah. So, like, so, like, a lot of people, like, especially the older people, like, I always try to be a different person. Like, I went to Putnam. All my friends went to Central. And it's not even, like, no diss to them, but I just wanted to be different all the time. So, like, with me, like, a lot of older people be like, yo, you're doing a great thing. You should leave Springfield. Springfield ain't going to help you. Yeah. Like, why I'm going to leave Springfield? I'm trying to help Springfield. So, like, me, I was like, I want this in Springfield to keep proving people wrong. What Springfield got, like we got athletes, we got good people that could help us do it. So like, why not do it here? So I was dedicated to finding in Springfield. If anything, it would be like another, like in this area, like Chicopee, Holyoke. I found a couple places like that, but I was determined to try to find it in Springfield.
I respect
Yeah, man. So like,
I think it's huge.
That is huge. That is
trying to
huge.
get out.
That's a fact.
Yeah, get out and forget about it.
They much rather go to like the surrounding cities rather than go right in the middle.
Yeah,
of it.
go find someplace, eat some metal, bingo.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, man, cause like even my clientele, like I got kids from Long Meadow, Minnechaug, Springfield, Chicopee. Like I don't care where you from. If you ready to get some work, and let's get some work. Like even the kids, like yo, I don't know if you wanna they be like, yeah, I know you coach at Central, yada yada. I'm like, I don't give a damn. I coach at Central. I'm like, you come in here, Central's out the window. I'm trying to get you better. And while we're playing you, I'll cheer you on. Like even this year, I played a kid. I'm gonna shout him out, my man Michael from Long Meadow. He had 6 or 7 threes on us, and I'm on the bench tapping my assistant like, yo, I trade him. I'm like, yo, he's killing us right now. And I was just, I'm like, yo, I get hype from my kids, man. And then I just like proving them wrong. Like they be like, yo, he gonna be on JV for like 3 years. I be like, why you think that? Like the kid is good. And if he be on JV for 3 years, it's because the system is just forcing him to be on JV. Like a lot of these kids just don't get the opportunity. Favoritism and shit. And like I always been. That's why I came back to coach high school, because that college is crazy. Like I coached at college, it was crazy. I hated it. I was like, I'm all set. I'm going back to high school, making sure these kids could get better, know what they gotta do to get to college, and then help them get into college with school. Cause that's what I love doing. Seeing a kid like, yo, I got this letter, or like I got accepted. Now I could play. So like I'm like, psst, that's like gives me happy. Like I don't care if it's D3, D1, D2. Like if you're able to get some
and
type
collegiate
yeah,
love.
man. Like yo,
Yeah,
it's
that's huge,
it's
man.
huge,
It's hard to
man.
make
It's
it to
hard,
there.
yo,
Yeah,
it is.
man.
yeah,
Yo,
man.
like you saying you wanted to come back to like the high school level. I feel like the high school level, a lot of people underrate how pivotal it is in a kid's life. Like especially the part where you're talking about like them getting letters. Like there's kids that even that are not athletes that are like anxious and got anxiety. So imagine a kid that probably doesn't have the best grades but is a great athlete that was able to pull his own. You know what I'm saying? Like weight in an athletic way, and now you're playing that role for a kid. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, and that's what I try to tell them too. Like I'm like, yo, for me, I was a decent student, but I didn't like school. But I had to do it. Like I was gonna be, like a degree takes you a long way. I know
That's facts.
college is a set up with money. We don't gotta get deep in that, but a degree you could get jobs easily, and especially what type of school you go to. Like there's Ivy League D3s.
that's facts.
They would look at like a Tufts University. They'll look at it like sometimes like a Harvard. Like, yo, he went to Tufts? Like, yo, you good. Like, stuff like that. And then the kids that got bad grades, like, I went the JUCO route. And that's just because I messed up my ankle. And I had to go the JUCO route for sports reasons. But I know it helps a lot of kids with their grades. And it helps them get used to college. That's why I like JUCO. It helps you get used to college. And you get your grades up. And you could finesse the system. Like, even if the coach is like, I'm going to play you the first year, but you're not feeling it, I'd be like, yo, coach, I'm going to redshirt. So you're able to keep a year. You learn the college system, how to do college, learn the grades, learn your schedule, and then you still have 3 years in a 4-year program. So, like, I try to tell kids there's many ways to get into college and take a different route. It's not just one way, and that's why I try to tell them.
Have you, because I know this was all, it wasn't fast paced, but I know it could have got very fast paced, like the whole process of this. Have you been able to like sit down and actually take it all in?
Fortunately, I be here late. Like I work at the school system, so I get like 3:34, and I be here till like 12:31. So like I think my first week, that literally after that whole week came by that Sunday, I literally just sat here like, yo, my dream really came true. Like the whole week happened, did a couple sessions, and I was just like, yo, this is crazy. Like I never thought it could happen at the age I'm at. I didn't think it was gonna happen that quick. Like you always want it to happen quick, but it's the process, dealing with stuff like that, bumps in the road. So I was just lucky that I was able to do this, and definitely sat and taking in. Like even now, I sit and take it in, just look at everything. Like I love walking in, just to be like, yo, this is all mine. Like
That's
no one,
fact, bro.
like no one could take this from me. Like me, like I get proud dusting off my court. Like this is my court.
In my city.
Like this is my court in my city.
We
like,
talk about shit like that all the time, like being able to have like something like this, because this is something like
It's more than just material.
like for kids like
generations you could pass this on
bro.
to. This is life changing.
Like you
right
can
here.
talk about like this is a kid's, like every kid's dream is to have, like, to be able to go, like, especially young hoopers, like, yo, I got my own court, like I can go pull up to my own court.
My dad got a gym. Yo.
Yeah,
Like,
you know
that
what I'm
shit
saying? Yo,
dope.
my brother got a gym. Let's go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can only imagine how like incredible the feeling is to just walk in and be like, damn, like, because I know you have those moments where it's just like,
man,
this is insane.
Nah, it's really a great ass feeling, man. Like I really come here so happy. Like I leave out Central. I do be tired, but like when I come in here, I get like a second wind. Like, yo, let's get this day popping. Like it'd be crazy how my energy just changes. Like I love working at Central, but teaching is tiring. Like I be tired, and then once I come in here, I be like, just like flicks, and I'm just like, yo, let's go. Like I be here, and I just be ready to go. Like I just be so excited. Like every day, it's new kids, same kids. Like I just be happy. Like yo, let's get this work. Like I got regulars already, which is great. Like they love it. They know the lingo we do here. They know the, like, routine of stuff. Like it's just great, man. Like I just love it so much. I'm just really grateful and thankful this can happen at an early age. At 28, like it's crazy. Like to find this building, it took us. We talked to the landlord over there for like a whole year before we was like, yo, we could finally sign the papers and start working on it. And then luckily, nothing we had to do was major. So like the process to like try to get it open was real quick. Like even when I told people like, yo, I'm about to be open like in 6 months. Like 6 months. They're like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah, I did that to you.
yeah, you did that to me. Yeah, you did. I was like,
oh, when you gotta have it open? He was like, next month. I was like, damn. I was like, bro, you just told me you just started. Like, what are you talking about? He was like, I swear to God, next month.
bro.
I'm
next
just waiting on the hoop.
That's it.
I was like,
I'm just waiting on the hoop.
And he for real, he really did it. He was that next month. He really had it all done. No
Yeah,
bullshit.
man. Like that's all it was. So like the process was good. People are still blaming COVID for the shipping. That's why I was waiting on the hoops. I'm like, come on, brother. COVID basically done. Like, give me my hoops. Like, so like I was arguing with them, but like the process been good, man. Like, it's just I'm happy that the building's shaped up to what it is, because I didn't have to do no major improvements to it. Like I just feel like the ceiling in here was like green. Everything was like gray. That was like, yeah, like blue, yeah, like, and then my man's hooked it up. They paint all the black, in and out painting. They hooked it up, and then my man with the mural, he from Salem. My man Miguel, he's nasty with it.
Yeah, he got his hat right in the
his
right
hat
corner.
right there in the
Facts.
back corner. My man,
We'll
my man's
definitely
hooked
add
that up.
Yep.
Yeah, my man is nasty with it. He did that in 2 weeks, bro.
What?
That whole thing in 2 weeks.
Nah, that mural is
That's
OD.
Tyler right there.
Did
That's
that 2 weeks
crazy.
all spray paint.
Sheesh.
No paint, like all spray paint.
And
He
when you
brought-
get close to it, you could see like there's little detail that you probably can't even see from over
yeah,
there.
like he was like, "What kind of slang you want in it?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Stuff you say in sports, like what you say in basketball."
yup.
I was like, "And one, bang." I was like, 3 ball,
bucket,
like stuff like that. Like I'm a bucket. He was like, "All right, bet." And then he was like, "How about soccer?" So he just took all the slang, threw it in there, and then
That's
he was like,
tough.
"You notice it?" I'm like, "Nah, not really." He's like, "Here, step in a little closer." Stepped in. I'm like, "Oh shoot, you hooked that up." But yeah, and then I got to put my favorite people up there. So like, it's fire, man. I love that joint.
We was thinking about it. If he asked me, he was like, if he had to add one more person to that mural, who do you think it would be? If you had space for one more person up there.
One more person.
Because it seems like you got enough people to be satisfied.
It's a tough question.
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
Because you got.
I think he's thinking
You
a
got
little
some
hard,
iconic
man.
people on there.
Yeah. It's a tough question. I know a lot of people are mad at me. I don't got LeBron up there.
why don't you got LeBron up
So
there?
me, it took me a while to like LeBron. Like
I hear that.
I don't know. Like I appreciate him when he first came in, and then some reason I just stopped liking him. I'm like, he just be bodying cats. He's not doing nothing special. Like I don't know why. Like it was like some weird hate. So I did. Yeah, like yo. So it was some weird hate, and then he came to the squad. You know, he came to the Heat. So I was like, but even when he was at the Heat, I used to criticize him OD. Like yo, if he's going left, he's not driving. He's gonna shoot it. Like it was like I'm like his game mad predictable. Like even that nasty step back he does now just pisses me off. So like I don't. But now I like LeBron. He's definitely top 3 for sure. Like, but that's a great ass question. I low key wanted to put up a
That's
Taurasi or Candace Parker. Those are the 2 I wanted to put.
That's
I wanted to
tough.
represent.
Those are actually 2 good picks right there.
So those are the 2 I wanted to put up, but it just didn't fit right. So I couldn't put them up because I wanted to add one more girl for basketball because I got my homegirl Kesey up there from Springfield.
That's a great addition. That's a very underrated addition.
Yeah, she's
it's
fire, man.
It's like if a lot of people, you guys don't know who Belkis is. She's Massachusetts point leader, most points scored of all time. New leadership legend, Springfield legend. The story is insane. She has an insane story. A very inspirational woman. So for her to be up there and represent what all of us represent here as in Springfield it's incredible. You know what I'm saying? What was your favorite part of the process?
Favorite part of the process?
Because I know some people be liking the worst parts and then some people be liking the best parts.
Probably signing the paper to get in here. Like that was a dope. Yeah, that was a dope ass feeling. Cause once I signed it, I was like, it's time to get busy. Like now I gotta pay this dude the rent. Now I gotta fix this up.
Now it's real.
Yeah, now it's real. So like, ain't no yo, hopefully he does this, hopefully that. Now I signed it, like now it's go time. So that was my favorite part of the process, and I just was smiling like ear to ear, like, cause then too I wasn't telling no one about the project until I signed the paper. Because like we all know, like some people act weird in Springfield, like you say something, they be like hating low key.
Yeah,
so
facts.
so it's just like, why you hating for? So it's just like stuff like that, and I'm never that type of person. Like I'm a firm believer, like everybody can eat. Like even now, like people come with their ideas to me, and I like they pitch it to me, and I be like, we could do that, and then if not, I be like, maybe down the line we could try to do it again. Like I never was a type of hater. Like that's just not me. It's just we all know. Like I believe y'all three for sure. You know, hating is like a lot of wasted energy.
It is.
So like yeah,
True.
like negative energy. That's just wasted energy. Like I just learned how to like be happy and pick my battles on when I really want to be mad. So like I be brushing a lot of shit off. Like I don't get mad. So like I just, if it's negative, I'm pushing away from it. So like when I signed that paper, I was happy as hell, and I start finally telling people like, yo, sports complex come in like 6 months. They're like, sports complex where? Springfield.
Watch and see.
Yeah, watch, you'll see Springfield. Then they ask the location. I'm like, I ain't telling you till it's done. So I used to tell them, but yeah, man, that was my favorite part for sure.
We came up with this question. It's a pretty interesting question. What are or who are 5 athletes all time that you would train in here?
You would love to just have.
Love to just have. Ooh.
Like a Chris Brickley type of.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like one of them workouts.
That'd be fine.
Like you just get 5 of your favorite athletes. Who would it be?
All time.
I have my favorite all time.
Damn. That's fire.
Well, everything that you do right now, higher expectations.
Hey, LaMelo Ball hit you
So,
up. That's how you work it. Yeah,
I was about to say that'll be tough, but I gotta go with my guys first. AI, all time, like that would have been fire. Elite. Like he would have taught me how to really teach a crossover. like his shit was crazy. And then of course Wade. Oh, low key, who I loved watching growing up is White Chocolate. Jason Williams.
That's a good one.
I would have loved to train Jason Williams. That would have been fun as
hell. That would
hell.
have been a fun ass training.
Like yo, he's hell, yo. He's so nasty.
Ridiculous.
Yo.
Pass vision was ridiculous. Handle was ridiculous. His hezzy was crazy.
Yo, he used to chop cats up.
Chop him
Like, what?
Do it so
Have him stealing like this. Staying still.
Stuck. I don't know what to do.
Yo. And then I'll say recent, LaMelo. I love LaMelo. I love the Ball family, to be honest. Lonzo, I always was a big Lonzo fan. Like people try to bash him. I'm like
crazy. They don't know ball.
Yo, they don't know ball. I say, yo. I'm like, yo, he's gonna be fine.
Exactly.
What? I'm like, let him leave the Lakers. He would be good. I was like, Lakers did him dirty. He left balling. He just gotta stay healthy now. And
That's
then
his only problem, for real.
That's his only problem. He just gotta stay healthy. And then my man D Book. I love D Book. Like his footwork is crazy.
I told you.
Yo, his footwork is
earlier.
nuts. Like even now, like training wise, I literally will like watch a game film on his footwork to try to teach it to my guys. Like yo, his footwork is so ridiculous. Like his bag is so deep, and I'm just happy like people finally get to recognize him. Cause like I was a fan, cause I'm a Kentucky fan, so I was a fan all the way to then.
Gang.
BBN. But yeah, I was a Kentucky fan, so I followed him all the way to when they was trash on the Sun, when they was terrible. He dropped his what was it, 70?
Yeah, I think on the Celtics too.
Yeah, the Celtics, and they're like, yo, I'm like, yo, he's like that, like he's nasty. And now he's like finally on the platform that everybody could see, so that's tough. But definitely AI, D Wade, White Chocolate, LaMelo, and D Book for sure. That'll be my top 5 training all the time.
Yeah, that's not a bad list.
Yeah, that'll be a fun ass, like, cause they all bring something different to the table too. And like, and then like, that'll be fire. And then I'll be interested. Like, I haven't got to train no true big guys. So if I had like a 6-man, it would be like probably like old. It'll be old as hell, like Akeem Olajuwon. Cause like Shaq is definitely the all time, to me, the all time greatest big. but he's so strong. So it's like, what are you gonna teach me in training? Like Keem Olajuwon could teach me a shake.
Exactly.
Like Hakeem Olajuwon could teach you some crazy.
Yeah, like
he was
his-
teaching Kobe and all them.
Yeah,
so he would be showing you how to, yo, Jordan, you gotta do this.
Exactly.
And Shaq is just gonna be like, yo, just give me the ball. I'm just gonna
Yeah, just
I'm gonna cook it.
Like, yo, I'm just and that's what I learned too. Well, like training and talking to people, cause on Instagram I DM dudes like just regularly, like, yo, I love your stuff, and what they tell me is like pro level training, they focus on their skill. They don't make them do oddball shit. So like, if he's a scorer, don't, and he's a slasher, don't make him shoot the ball. Just work on that, make it strong, and then do like one drill shooting.
Okay.
And I thought I was like, that shit sounds dumb as hell, but they're like, yo, that's what he gets paid for. To like, perfect example for
Nah, that makes sense.
Andre Roberson. He's terrible.
Right,
But he,
facts.
he could defend above it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yo, and then he go in the corner. That's all he
back
do.
corner
yeah,
three,
back
yo.
corner
Yo,
three.
that's funny
And that's what they do. Just focus on their skill. And I just thought it was crazy at first, but then when you really start watching like the top trainers, they like really focus on their main thing. Like that's their thing, and like don't do nothing oddball to them. Like make them focus on that skill. That's what they're getting paid for. So like I learned that, and like high schoolers, you try all around them so they could. And then once you know what's their strong suit, then you focus on that a little bit more, and then do the other stuff a little bit. So like that's when you do with the high schoolers. But my pro guy, I try to focus on what they're strong at, and then that's. I just pay attention to Instagram. Like you gotta use Instagram as a platform, which y'all know for sure. Like it's free marketing.
That's,
Yo,
that's
literally,
really what
you gotta
it
take
is.
advantage of
That's
it.
really
Yeah,
what
you
it
gotta
is.
take advantage of that,
There's
man.
a few apps like that, man.
Yeah,
like
man.
you have to.
Free marketing, throw the hashtag in there. Your joint going freaking
Just like that.
Africa. Like I had people hit me up from freaking Africa, Haiti, China. One dude hit me up from China.
Oh damn.
Yeah, like a whole bunch of places. I'm like, yo, Philly, DC, Vegas.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, you seeing me? Huh?
yeah, like yo,
dope,
what?
bro.
And they were like, yo, coach, I know you're not in my area, but can you send me like a workout plan? And I'd be like, yeah, I'll send you one.
That's fine.
And I was doing it for like free for the longest. One dude hit me back. He was in Haiti. Dude was like, yeah, coach, I average. Yo, his numbers was wild. I'm like, what league you in? He's like, yo, coach, I average 25, 20, and 14. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what league are you in? He's like, yeah, these are my numbers from last year. And it was like a crazy like jump. And I'm like, yo, what is, I was like, yo, I'm proud of you. I'm happy about that. But I was like,
proud of you.
I was like, that's crazy. Like, what league are you in, man? But it's been dope, man. You gotta take advantage of that. I be telling people all the time.
We got the rest of the Higher Expectations crew. We got Bynum here, TJ there. Just a couple questions for y'all. What was y'all favorite part of this whole process? Because I know y'all was key components to this dream.
I'm new to this stuff. You said what was the best part?
Yeah, what was your favorite part?
Just honestly, it's probably that grand opening. You know, getting it done.
That's a
Because
fact.
this, I seen Jordan when we looked at the facility a year ago, and seeing how crazy this building looked, and then seeing it from back then to now, the progress is really like night and day. So probably just like that final, having that final like relief moment of like all that hard work. You know, Jordan spent multiple nights. I spent a couple nights in here. You know, a lot of nights in here. He spent triple the nights I spent in here. You know, till midnight, trying to get it up and running. You know, get his vision going. So seeing, you know, my right hand man dedicated to a mission.
grinding,
you know,
for
grinding
real.
towards something and then achieving it, and then now we're here. So
Inspiring. yo,
It
for
is.
real.
It's inspiring. TJ, you got one?
And just ditto, you know, just piggyback off of what he said, just seeing both of them honestly go through it. I was more, you know, kind of just to add on as after they kind of got a lot of this stuff situated. Jordan kind of dragged me along for a while, like, hey, yo, I gotta tell you something, but never told me what it was. But when he finally did, I was just happy for them, honestly. You know, just like, you know, someone that I knew from way back then, and it's just like, wow, like, you're really doing your thing, especially for the city. So just happy for him.
That's facts. What's you guys' favorite part of training and like being what you are to the youth and being like as big as of a component as you are to this
I mean, the biggest thing is just the fulfillment, to see them get better, the process. You know, as for myself, I needed that person when I was young. So just to give back and be that person that, you know, I needed was just something that's special to me. I always said I wanted to do that. So.
Yeah, probably the same thing for me too. It's seeing the kids' growth and development. Because, you know, just with, you know, a couple of kids now, just three weeks of training.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a dramatic change, you know, and then so we not only impacted them, you know, athletically, but, you know, certain skills that go along with being trained is, you know, listening, paying attention to details, you know, being coachable. You know, that's stuff that goes further than just sports. You know, that's in life.
whole
You
life,
gotta listen. You gotta be, coachable at whatever field you want to be a barber. Well, you gotta take tips from a barber. You gotta learn and then apply those tips to your next cut and stuff like that. So probably that.
I was gonna ask the same thing that we asked Jordan. 5 athletes y'all want to train in here.
All time
that you
all
want to train.
time. If you had 5, like I know y'all seen like the Chris Brickley workouts and these pro workouts. If you had 5 athletes that you could have in here and just work them out, who would they be?
From the city of Springfield, just 5.
And just 5 all time.
That's tough. Come on.
Yo, think about it.
My goodness.
Think about it.
You gotta go with the GOAT, LeBron.
Talk to him.
Okay,
I give you a couple. I give you a couple basketball, a couple football. I would love to see LeBron, MJ, Kobe. You know,
cool.
To the guy. And then for football, Deion and Bo Jackson.
Damn.
Don't know Bo is
That's a
definitely
good one. Deion said that's a
Deion and Bo
good.
Jackson for sure.
Those are some. You got 5?
5.
I can throw you a oop real quick. Yeah, I got Commercial Walker too.
That's you took my word
Okay.
with Bo Jackson, Megatron.
No,
I like
shit.
that.
Okay.
That's somebody you know.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
That's
He
big
was a
ass
freak
niggas.
athlete.
Yeah,
And obviously, you know, Aaron Downer, that's another freak athlete. Somebody you ain't got to tell nothing. Just give him a workout.
That's a fact. Let him do it.
They go bang.
But yeah.
All right, would you rather? So this is just situational. We're gonna ask y'all some situationals. We're gonna ask y'all some athletes. Y'all gonna tell me who would you rather?
All right, the first one. Would you rather take responsibility for losing the championship or have a teammate take credit for the win when you deserved it?
Teammate for sure.
Okay.
We won.
Okay.
And then we won.
Okay, I respect that. I respect it.
What was the first one again?
Would you rather take responsibility for losing the championship or have a teammate take credit for the win when you deserve it?
Going with the first one.
Yeah.
Can't take the credit?
Yeah. You can't take the credit.
What?
Everyone who really knows the game knows
Is
that
gonna
you,
know that I was the
yeah,
reason that.
Okay, I hear that.
I'll let the teammate take it. I'll let the teammate go. You
That's
can
a fact.
decide in front of the camera
Yeah,
stuff.
Nah, that's
Anybody
facts.
who knows the sport, football, basketball, gonna know.
I'm being real selfish.
Yeah, no, that's a
I ain't
fact.
gonna
That's a
lie.
fact.
I'm being real selfish.
That's a fact.
That person about to get all the interviews, the commercials,
that's
money. And you gonna let them take the credit?
Yeah, because you lost. You ain't get no interviews, no commercials, no money off the L.
Right.
Nah.
I lost us the game.
I'm getting some.
Exactly.
Baker Mayfield getting interviews in
Now he on the Hulu commercial every time.
Hulu Live Sports.
All right, next one. This one's a 3. This is a 3-man. You got Kobe, Mike, or Braun. We could do cut bench start. Kobe, Braun, Mike. Cut bench start.
Starting Braun. Simple as that. Only because he's a walking image of Mike, you gotta cut Kobe and then bench Mike.
Definitely starting Jordan.
You made that hard for yourself.
This is tough.
Bro. He had the easy way out.
He did take the easy answer. Which way you going?
Yeah, which way you going?
Which way am I going? I'm going with 2 dogs. We going Jordan, Kobe, and then we got LeBron.
Facts.
Okay.
I love LA Bron.
I'm talking 15, 16, 17,
Yeah.
18.
Damn. That's
I'm
crazy.
talking chips.
He got chips, man. Stop it, man.
Nah, he got chips, but if we gonna compare the teams of what Kobe won the chips with, and what LeBron won the chips with, I think Kobe's proven himself as
You say he needs
being
Scotty?
able to get it done.
That's facts.
LeBron needs everybody.
LeBron definitely don't need.
He don't. He was the best player. He was the best player on the floor the whole time.
Somebody. He definitely needs somebody. I mean,
Mike
you
only
can.
has
That's true.
Nah.
If you want to name all-stars.
No, he didn't. He had Dennis Rodman on his team.
He wasn't
Like,
an all-star. He was a great
What
role
is it?
player.
Everybody, but he don't need to be an all-star to do what he was doing.
He was a great role player.
That's like Draymond Green. Draymond Green not an all-star every year, but he gonna do what he doing.
But he's a valuable thing.
a
That's why
superstar.
That's what I'm
Golden
saying.
State is so successful.
That's what I'm saying.
They have somebody who took the role.
But LeBron has multiple stars. Name all the chips in the teams he won with.
Okay, first.
Kyrie.
Are we saying that
Dang.
the ones that he
Kyrie,
got there?
K. Love, D. Wade, Chris Bosh.
I say Ray Allen, but Ray
They was
Allen
all on the decline.
ended his career.
Oh, I forgot. Dwayne Wade handed them the keys to Miami.
Yeah, 'cause
after the
what?
first year when he averaged 18 in the finals and choked. Don't get me hyped on this show.
Nah,
Yeah, against the Mavs. Oh, hey, speaking of that, which what finals y'all think was the hardest to win? Because that was one another question to ask y'all.
For what? For LeBron?
No, oh, not like an NBA in general. Oh shit! Dang, that's different. Nah, I don't disagree. I'm just saying that's different. I ain't never because everybody's saying.
Because come on, you know your role players come to play when they're at home and they got all the fans. They sit in their home bed. This
I
was
hear that.
straight up basketball, 24/7.
I hear that.
Nothing, no crowd, no nothing.
I hear
who's
that.
the best hoopers who can come to play every night.
Bro, you're a professional player. You're not gonna tell me that's a dream come true. You don't gotta do nothing but wake up and play basketball.
It's tough.
But it's tough when you're there for X amount of days that they was there.
A lot of them was just talking about the family and stuff like that.
I think Braun's 3-1 was tough too, though.
That's what I was
Damn,
going to.
bro, I forgot about that. I ain't gonna lie.
The only reason why that's not the number one, because didn't Clay get hurt?
Draymond.
Oh yeah, the Draymond
Draymond got
suspension,
suspended.
yeah, the Draymond suspension, yeah.
That's why he came back.
So that's one of the catalysts right there, you know, to why they did that. You can argue, oh, he's not an all-star, whatever.
Yeah, you can argue. You can make your arguments.
But that's still a tough 3-1. That's
Crazy in the
3-1.
finals, yo, crazy.
I think even what we said, Dirk beating Dwayne
Yeah,
Wade.
yeah, that one is yeah. No, that yes.
Him and fucking who we had.
Just Dirk. Let's never get it twisted. That was a great team.
Tyson Chandler was hooping.
I think no, but I think that here he go.
If you took one, like if you took anybody on that Mavericks team,
You're a J-Kid fan.
I'm taking.
J Kid was hooping.
He's on the decline.
What do you mean? Okay.
He was on the end of his
He was
career.
still
enough to do
hooping.
what?
He was
Do his
hooping.
job.
If you telling me
He's
D
on
Wade
his role.
or J Kid at the end of his
Yeah,
career,
yeah.
that's an easy
Bro,
pick.
Dirk didn't win
Sean
shit.
Marion,
All of them.
motherfucking.
Yeah. Oh, yo, Sean Marion, I forgot about.
Bosh, that's an easy pick. And then LeBron and Dirk. That's not an easy pick, but niggas gonna need to.
It was an easy pick then, though. It was an easy pick
You
then.
see them playing, it's a whole different monster. When you play it on paper, it's two different.
I think
Come on, man.
that point that he's made, it goes very under the radar with how hot that Mavericks team was that playoffs though.
Kobe in there.
That's facts.
And they beat I think it was B Roy and them down in and they was getting crazy.
Corny ass Dallas team.
Nah, they was cooking. Yeah, no, that's fact. No, yeah.
Dirk was chopping us up though. Like doing whatever he wanted.
Oh, Dirk was getting busy. Yeah, it was true.
LeBron, Wade,
Yeah, Bron,
Haslam, Bosh, like everybody. It didn't matter.
But then one more finals that I'm thinking about is the Lakers beating the Big Three Celtics.
Cold.
Kobe. That was Kobe. Yeah, he had Paul Gasol. No. Look, Paul Gasol was great for that team, and he had a great year that year. But
I think I know who he was
the
gonna
Kobe
say.
show.
The one when we beat the Spurs, and then Ray Allen hit that shot for us.
That was a
Oh,
crazy
man.
final.
Dang.
That's the
That
clutchest
was-
shot of all time.
That was the biggest.
We had to make that to go to Game 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was
Yo,
one of the biggest plays
legit.
of Chris Bosh's career right there.
Yeah.
That rebound.
Yeah, that was one of,
Yeah,
and
that
that also,
yeah,
that,
yeah.
yo, and that also was Popovich's like the biggest blunder he's ever made was taking Tim Duncan out at the end of that game.
moment, yeah.
Yeah, that was so bad.
LeBron shot it and he missed that bad. I was like, it's over. Then I see Bosh get it, and I see Ray Allen set his feet, and I said,
No,
anybody
but-
I was spazzing at my cousin's house.
Yo, yeah, it was OD, bro. And LeBron's like his last 2 minutes before that shot, people don't talk about it enough. When he got his headband knocked off,
Yeah, he was.
bro. Yeah, he was acting wild.
Wow, the last 4
Yeah.
It was going fed.
Made 1-3.
Kyrie was matching him up.
No, but the block shot, I think the block shot neutralizes everything. Nah, the block shot neutralizes that whole floor, I think. The whole court advantage. You know what I'm saying? That block shuts the whole. That shit shut the whole arena down.
I see it.
It was like they were playing in a bubble. Once Kyrie came down, it was quiet. Everybody was quiet. They knew what was gonna happen. Go ahead. Make sure you're in the mic. We want to make sure you say this loud and clear.
So, on your list, where is Kendrick Lamar on your list?
Rapper?
Oh,
Rapper-wise?
Rapper-wise.
Shit. You talking about all time?
All
You
time?
can go all time right now. You know how I feel about him because it's been 5 years and now he came out with some stuff. Now everybody
Wow,
love
we
him
ain't- we
again.
ain't-
I
yeah,
did watch that
honest.
video though with the change of the faces and stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought it was smooth,
You liked it?
but it was kind of creepy.
I
with
feel
the
like you
change of
needed.
face.
I feel like you needed the visuals to
Yeah.
really understand the song and enjoy
No,
it.
definitely. You can't just listen to it randomly and think you understand what's going
No,
on.
that's facts.
And that's what hurts him, I think.
Yeah.
It's the replay value.
Yes,
None.
it's
Zero.
bad.
But like that first
It's so
time-
bad.
0.
He got. I just don't. He got some slaps. I'm not even gonna lie. But you're not about to sit here and come into higher expectations. Pick up a basketball and tell him to play that Kendrick Lamar. It's just not
Never.
happening.
Wow, we'll probably
You know
never
you're
do that,
skipping. Yeah, you know you're
You
skipping something.
probably
on his
won't
album.
hear it. You probably won't hear it unless it's like right now today because this album just came out. But you probably won't hear it, bro.
I never heard anyone say that.
Kendrick Land's probably top 5 for me.
Top 5?
Rappers
I would hope.
all time.
Okay.
All time, yeah. I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with saying that.
How about you guys?
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, no, I'm not
I
mad.
thought you was talking about right now.
I can
If
see
you did
that.
that right now, that's disrespectful.
What, me putting him top 5 right now?
No, 5.
5 right now?
Yes.
Where do you think should be?
Right now? Kendrick wouldn't even make my list right now.
In the game? Like,
He should not
right
make the
now,
list.
right now?
Right now,
I'm talking
You
about like
talking about-
active artists. Where would you rank him? Like
he hasn't been active. He just came back. So how you gonna? You can't put him there.
That's right. That's right.
Like I don't. That's what I'm saying. All time. Like if you put everything as a collective and say where do you rank that, he would probably be top 5 for me.
That's tough. You really got Kendrick in your 5 though.
Top 5, yeah.
That's crazy.
What's wrong? I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
That's
I
tough.
don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But
Damn.
all right,
That's it.
yeah, different juice. It's been great to have y'all. It's been a it's been real nice having y'all be able to participate in this. Us being able to come here and do it here. This is something that we've never done. We've only done it where in his crib or in his crib. So this is different. It was fun. Y'all, anytime y'all want to get back on, just let us know. We can figure something out. We can do it here again. And yeah, it's been a real honor to be part of Springfield, to be part of the community, to come in here and know you guys are doing something that is changing the image of Springfield. And just thank y'all. That's really it. I think y'all need y'all flowers. Y'all need a whole fucking bouquet of flowers coming in,
no, for real,
just for y'all and
Inspiring,
everything y'all
for real.
doing. It's a real inspiration for real. And yeah, y'all got any last words? Y'all got anything y'all want to get out?
Wanna go first? Y'all good?
You know, as well. Thank y'all first and foremost for having us on here. You know, just saw some Springfield love. You know, we got to do better as a city.
That's a
Of
fact.
that,
That's
you
a
know,
fact.
supporting
Yup,
each other and you know whatever business ventures each other's got going on. And then I think this should be a testament to young viewers watching, anybody watching that you can do what you set your mind to. They said they wanted to do a podcast. Here they are doing podcasts. Interviewing different, highlighting the right things and right stuff in Springfield. Jordan's been talking about this complex since we started becoming friends. Thought about it, made a plan, attacked that plan, made it happen. All of us from the area, from Springfield. We ain't no different. Nobody else. Grind, stick to your grind, surround yourself with good people who support and believe in you. good things will happen.
Again, just to piggyback off of what Bynum said, thank y'all for sure. And just shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to the city. Shout out to everyone that's been helping all of us just through all of our processes. I'm sure here we average everyone here probably 30 and under. I'm 28. Yeah, so like 22. Think about that, man. We all in our 20s still, like grinding, doing our thing. But at the end of the day, we just out here having fun, living, working hard, like everyone said. Just living the dream, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate being on the show. I was excited about the show as soon as Cam texted me. Yeah, I was. I say, yo, I could be on the podcast. And then I've been following for a little bit. At first, I didn't even know it was y'all until Ann Janae told me. She's like, Cam got a podcast with his boys. I'm like, he do? She's like, yeah, listen, it's actually good. I was like, word? And then I followed, and I was like, yeah, it's a good podcast. Because me, I like podcasts. So, like, I'm all about all the smoke. I used to rock with I Am an Athlete. I think they kind of fell off a little bit.
They split. Everybody split.
Yeah.
I think it was Brandon Marshall. I think he started fucking shit up.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, I love podcasts, and then just to support y'all, like Springfield is dope, and appreciate y'all highlighting the facility for sure. Definitely want all the kids to take advantage of it for basketball, football, like we talked about in the interview. It's just great, man, to have positive role models in these kids' lives. So it's definitely fun. I'll definitely pop on the show as a regular ass person so I could talk some real takes and go crazy on here. But I really appreciate being on the show, and thanks.
Yeah, anytime, bro, anytime. It's different juice, higher expectations. Bynum, Jordan, TJ, Cam, Wells, Larry. We out of here.
Yes, sir.